Each player starts with a player map, 3 gems, 3 hearts, and some water. Player order is determined by rank. At the beginning of the game, toss the meeples onto the map. The furthest away from the exit goes to the number 1 rank. The closest to the exit goes to the lowest rank. Blue is the top ranked player, so gets to decide which way the group explores first. Blue chooses 31, the Icy Passage. Turn to page 30 in the Book of Maps and put the player's meeples on the large space labeled 31. Another player can take the Book of Stories and read the corresponding passage, also labeled 31.
Ice and snow make the passageway slippery. You emerge in a chamber filled with icicles. A huge boulder falls down from the ceiling, blocking the passage behind you. Place the boulder on 1.
When moving to a new map page, place tokens on corresponding icons and place discovery cards as indicated around the map. At the start of your turn, you can recruit up to 2 workers. Blue recruits the Bard for 1 gem and the Tinkerer for 2. Players get 3 of their own actions on their turn. For each action, they can either move or collect a gem. In addition, they can use one of the abilities of each worker they recruited on their turn. Some workers also have skills that can be used throughout the player's turn. For their first action, Blue moves 1 space toward the boulder, then uses the Tinkerer skills to blast through the boulder. For the Tinkerer, Blue can either take 3 moves or gain some extra water. Blue decides to take the 3 moves and move toward the star. Blue still has 2 actions and decides to move down 2 spaces toward the gem at the bottom right corner of the map. Blue drinks their water for an extra move to get to the gem. The Bard's abilities are either to make tonic or to take 2 extra moves. Blue chooses to make tonic. Tonic can be used for many purposes and may come in handy later in the game. Blue indicates that their turn is complete by laying their meeple down on the rank card. For Red's turn, they start by recruiting the Wayfinder at the cost of 3 gems and the Spelunker at no cost. Red uses their 3 actions to move to the tunnel with the label 41.
You emerge from the passageway and detect a distinct odour of animal droppings. You see some of the famed inscriptions on rocks from the cave walls. Flames erupt in the passageway behind you. Place a fire token on 32.
Red uses the Wayfinder's ability to move to the camp at 55. Then uses the Spelunker's ability for 2 extra moves, heading towards the locked door, landing on space 56. Red indicates that their turn is complete by laying their meeple down on the rank card. Now that all players have completed their turn, stand the meeples back up on the rank card. Blue is still the top ranked player, so goes first. Blue recruits the Scout at the cost of 1 gem and the Pyrotech at no cost. Blue uses the Scout's ability to move to Red's location, and the Pyrotech's ability for an extra move. Blue uses the Pyrotech's skill to ignite something flammable, and makes a fire using their tonic between themselves and Red, creating a formidable obstacle. Then Blue uses their last 2 actions to get another discovery card. Blue takes the card, then lays their meeple down to indicate that they have finished their turn. Red has no gems, so for their turn recruits the Miner and the Grifter, both at no cost. Red uses their 3 actions to move through the fire toward the locked door. Red takes 2 damage, losing 2 hearts. Red could have used water to extinguish the fire, but decided to save it for later, so the fire remains on the map as it hasn't been put out. Red uses the Miner to collect 2 gems, and the Grifter to move Blue down in rank. Red lays down their meeple on the rank card to indicate that they have completed their turn. All players have had their second turn, so now it's time to stand the meeples back up on the rank card. Red is now the top ranked player, so goes for their 3rd turn. Red recruits the Rogue at a cost of 1 gem and the Pyrotech at no cost. Red uses the Rogue to unlock the door and uses their 3 actions to move to the star and then back to the symbol. Red uses the Rogue's ability to move 2 spaces toward the fire, then uses the Pyrotech's ability to heal and the Pyrotech's skill to extinguish the fire. Red has finished their turn, so lays their meeple down on the rank card. Blue recruits the Grifter and the Spelunker, giving them plenty of moves to exit the cave and end the game, but not without first encountering some poisonous gas and losing a health. Whoever has the most knowledge points at the end of the game wins. and in the event of a tie, it is the highest ranked player who wins. In this case, blue has 2 points, and red has 1, so blue is the winner.